All right, hello everyone, and welcome here as we're gonna continue to learn more about the BTC fighters and people involved with the promotion here. This time, our contestants in this game are Shari Carruthers, our promoter here for BTC Fight, and our matchmaker, Rob Veevers. How are you both doing?
Doing well. Doing well.
Making the most out of this COVID situation.
As best we can.
Trying.
Yeah. I think everyone is. I think that's the consensus here. So, as the game's been played, we're going to go in rounds as a mixed martial arts fight would go. The first round is filled with hard questions where you either answer the question or you suck it up and you have to spin the wheel and you eat one of the potentially disgusting flavors of jelly beans. So are you guys ready to play?
Just give me the wheel.
All right, so the first question, this is for the both of you. First question is, what is the worst fight in BTC history?
Oh, man. Can't answer that.
Do I give the wheel right away, Rob?
Yeah. I think Rob and I probably both have the same fight, and we're both going to take the wheel.
There's not many of them, I'll tell you that. That's for sure.
Yeah, there's been very few.
Buttered popcorn or rotten egg. Terrific.
Oh. That's you, Rob. There you go.
Take this yellow one here, like the bright yellow. I just think that maybe the more pink or more yellow color is going to be the butter popcorn. That is chocolate pudding or canned dog food. Okay.
That's right in front of you.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, nice.
There we go.
Bottoms up.
Cheers.
Cheers. You go first. Please beat the dog food. Nope.
It's not chocolate pudding.
Oh, right. I got the butter popcorn.
It was definitely
so lucky.
not chocolate
I just
pudding.
won the whole thing.
You really did, because I had the rotten egg and it was vile. Right out of the gate, they're going for the jelly beans. So question 2 of the hard questions.
Yummy.
Who is the most difficult fighter to work with?
What are the categories that would make up?
Outrageous demands, a prima donna, long medicals.
Oh, jeez.
I think you have to take the medicals out of the mix.
Okay.
Because they all have long medals.
Yeah. 3 days before. Oh, here's all my stuff. Oh, good. So we'll stop stressing now. Outrageous demands. Who the hell would they be? Because there are several of them. I'm drawing a blank right now. Our Russian friend Vladimir Kazbekov can be a bit of a prima donna and plenty of demands that he fails to achieve. I would say that would be my guess, Vlad. And we love him for it, but...
I would say for me, Vlad is definitely my pick. Vlad, very early on, we had a little bit of a run-in, but he is now... I've grown very fond of him.
Plenty of guys, too, that didn't quite get to the cage that had ridiculous demands. That was very quick. Hang up type of thing. Like, I need a trip to Disneyland and a limousine and a 5-star hotel, this, that, and the other thing.
Well, they were KO'd before they even made the walk to the
Exactly.
cage here
Yes.
for BTC, so... I mean, talk about shooting yourself in the foot. Okay, we'll break this question up because both of you do different aspects for the promotion. So, what is the most challenging part of running a promotion for you, Shari? And what's the most challenging part of making a fight for you, Rob?
For me, it's just time. Time, it's, you can putter along, and then everything's crunch time. I think Patrick and Vlad that works alongside me can attest to the fact that 4 o'clock on the day of a fight, and Rob too, is the witching hour. 4 o'clock the day of the fight, I have the commissioner that wants to go through the cage. I have, Pete Trevino that wants to do sound check. I have EMS arriving. I have police arriving. I have the security arriving. And everybody wants a piece of me all at the same time. So if I could, clone myself or find a way for that to not happen, but it's a really stressful and anxiety-filled hour.
Oh yeah, I mean, we see you at events and it's like there's a commissioner with you that won't leave, is not social distancing from you at the events
Exactly.
at all, but I mean,
Yeah.
we see how busy you are. You have no time really to chit-chat. And Rob, your most difficult part of making a fight?
I would probably say licensing is probably the toughest part. Getting because the guys from outside of the province have to do different medicals and more up-to-date stuff than our guys have to do, so that's challenging, trying to line all that up and get that all done. Licensing would probably be the toughest. Putting the matches together, so far they've come together pretty well. I mean, the guys at the top of the card are a bit more challenging just because the opponents are a little bit more challenging to deal with and attract at the same time.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even know how you do it sometimes, Rob. Some of the miracles you've pulled off for some of these cards, especially
very fortunate.
Yeah, especially the last one in Kitchener. Some of the last-minute replacements we got in there were really, really impressive.
Thank you.
And the last part of the hard questions here: who is the highest-paid fighter at a single event in BTC history? So he went right for the wheel.
What am I on?
I think you saw Tutti Frutti.
Okay. Are you gonna? You better not answer it. Spin the wheel.
I was going to start blurting it out. But why can't we discuss that?
Oh, I got Tutti Frutti.
It's so pleasant. Okay, mine's just right in the middle. Strawberry banana smoothie or dead, whatever. It's right in front of me.
Oh, just take it.
I'm just being strategic here.
I respect Rob's tactical approach to this.
There's got to be a
'Cause
way
you just
for them
rush
to
in.
differentiate them,
Yeah.
right? So I feel like this one's got more speckles on it, indicate strawberry and the banana. Let's see if it pays off.
Oh, we didn't cheers.
That's delicious. See? I'm 2 for 2.
Oh, there
This
you
is
go.
great.
So we're on to round 2, which is rapid fire and trivia. So Shari will get to pick the topic, and all three of us have to go. And with movies and bands, because Shari's name starts with the letter S, we have to name movies that start with the letter S.
I can pick the topic.
Yep.
Movies. Stripes.
Shawshank Redemption.
Sandlot.
Scarlet.
Scarface.
Slapshot.
No.
Already? Come on.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, you have to spin the wheel.
Juicy pear
Oh, I want that one.
or
I don't want the hour.
booger.
Oh.
I was feeling one of my sons would just eat the whole bowl because they don't mind pears and they sure as hell don't mind boogies.
Oh, if it's a booger, I'm not going to be happy.
What's the flavor of a booger though?
Oh, it's not juicy pear.
Oh. Describe
Please.
what's in the taste buds right now. Shari.
Well, I don't know if it tastes like booger, but it tastes pretty close to ass.
I'm taking great pleasure in this.
That is nasty. You suck.
All right, so we'll move on to Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Much like the show, there are 4 options. And these two are working together as a team. All right,
Sure, I'm in a bind.
question 1. In what language would you say hello, hey to greet your friends? A, Bull Latin, B, Dog Latin, C, Duck Latin, or D, Pig Latin?
Sorry, can you say that again?
Yeah.
In what language would you say hello, hey to greet your friends? A, Bull Latin, B, Dog Latin, C, Duck Latin, or D, Pig Latin?
Pretty sure the
Pig
answer is
Latin.
pig Latin.
We're going to go with D, Pig Latin.
I did horribly in dog Latin though.
That is correct. So you two don't get to eat any
Aw.
jelly beans
That's
here.
unfortunate.
Question 2, and the last one of this part of the game. In what U.S. town did the famous 1881 shootout at the OK Corral take place? A, Laramie, B, El Paso, C, Tombstone, or D, Dodge City?
I think it's
Oh, I thought it was D. Can we call a friend?
because of the movie.
Oh, we don't get to call a friend.
I didn't see the movie, but I believe it's
You think it's Tombstone?
it's either that or El Paso. Those are my guesses, and you're picking D.
Okay, we can go with Tombstone, but you're the one who's going to eat the jelly bean if it's wrong.
Fair.
Okay. C, Tombstone.
C, Tombstone is their answer, and that is correct.
Nice.
Rob's knowledge of film has bailed him out
Yeah.
more than he's ever thought it probably would. Then we'll move on here to what's the last thing you watched and have I seen it? So if I or Shari or whatever haven't seen it, that person has to eat a jelly bean. So Rob, we'll start with
Oh.
you. What's the last thing you have watched?
Like most recent to the minute? Because
Yeah.
before I fell asleep, I was watching Seinfeld. But earlier in the evening, I was watching The Sopranos.
I've seen both,
I've seen both.
so we don't have to eat on Rob's. Sherry, what's the last thing you've seen?
I don't watch a lot, so I'm going to say the last thing I watched was last night, and it just happened to be on TV, and a friend's brother is in it, and I watched Pitch Perfect.
The singing movie?
Yeah.
The first one?
Yes.
Okay, I have seen that.
Seen that.
On an airplane.
I had a wicked Saturday night watching that one. Yeah.
And we all know my answer was Beverly Hills 90210, the original.
And I have watched that faithfully.
Oh, that's what you
A long
That's
time
what I-
ago.
No kidding. I used to watch that on TV, yeah.
Yep.
Great show.
Not recently, though.
So we don't have to eat jelly beans here.
Woohoo!
But we'll move on to...
I am curious about what Pitch Perfect is about, though. I'll tell you that. I know I watched
Rob, did
it.
you make it through Pitch Perfect, or did
No,
you...
no, I don't make it through anything. Seinfeld's a half-an-hour episode. I never watch a full one.
We'll move on to the final part of the game here, and that's the lightning round. So the way we'll do this is, Rob, you'll have try to get 10 questions in under a minute, and Sherry, you'll have the same. Rob will go... Actually, we'll go Sherry first, because ladies first. All right, Sherry, summer or winter?
Summer.
Rack or designer?
Designer.
Drive or fly?
Fly.
Fruits or vegetables?
Fruit.
Netflix or theater?
Theater.
How do you like your eggs cooked?
Over easy.
Striking or grappling?
Grappling.
Fave meal?
Pizza.
Best BTC fight?
8.
Goals for 2020? I think I know what it's going to be.
To get through COVID and put on 3 more fights before the year's out.
She made it. So, Sherry, you don't have to eat a bean.
Nice.
Only had to eat one bean.
Except, why did I say grappling? I hate grappling.
First thing that pops in your head.
Why did I say that?
I don't
All right.
know. That would have been my answer.
All right, Rob, to wind it down for your team here, once again, 10 questions. Try to get them all done in under a minute. Summer or winter?
Summer.
Batman or Superman?
Batman.
Drive or fly?
Fly.
Fries or potato chips?
Fresh cut fries? Fries.
Netflix or theater?
Netflix.
How do you drink your coffee?
Warm.
Striking or grappling?
Grappling.
Favorite meal?
Steak.
Best fight in
Potato.
BTC history?
Best fight in BTC, in my opinion. Oh, so many good ones.
Come on. Your
Anastasia
favorite.
and Coralie.
Oh.
I can't think right
What
off
does
the
your
top of
training
my head.
schedule look like?
Mine? Nothing right now.
Howdy do. They made it. Very limited beans, but obviously, Sherry, Rob, was fun playing with you, and hopefully we get to see each other at a BTC event in 2020 at some point.
You
You
will.
will see
You
us.
will.
2020, guaranteed. A couple
will.
times.